What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Primo. I'm here with week 1 for NFL picks and parlays for the Thursday and Friday slate. These are my picks. A lot of us know that it is the beginning of the football season, and we all are excited because it's a fresh start, whether it be for your fantasy team, your knockout pools, your survivors, your DFS, everything, sports betting. And we really don't know much, but we know enough about football to dive into some picks. And maybe you don't have an idea what you want to do. So I'm here to help. You know what I mean? These are my picks. I go through the games as I see fit. I'll be doing this for the whole season. Just some that I'm trying to get off the ground, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't really do the YouTube thing a lot, but I will be here keeping it consistent and showing y'all how I win and how I lose at the same time, but mostly win. So yeah, we're gonna go into it. Week 1, Thursday night slate. We got the Eagles versus the Cowboys, and let's see here. The line opened up at 7. Some places I saw 7.5, but as of right now, I think the line is 8.5 in favor of the Eagles at home. They are the defending champs. Let's keep it real. They have Saquon Barkley, elite running back, really, really good quarterback in Jalen Hurts, and it's a good team. They won the championship. I can't lie. They're at home, and it's not enough to be said about playing at home. You got the crowd behind you. Feels good, So, a lot of people are going to pick the Eagles, to cover that spread. It went up to 8.5, man. That's a lot to me. But you know what? The Cowboys have a lot to prove. And they have to prove that they can stop the run first and foremost. Michael Parsons is out of here. He's over in Green Bay now. I think the Cowboys may show some early signs of improvement, but then the Eagles, they'll probably just pull away. Got the crowd behind them. They're getting their rings. The band is up. They just won the Super Bowl. It's tough to play against them when they're feeling that high. I can't see myself backing the Cowboys in this spot, but you know what? As the week went on and I started thinking about it more, I decided I might jump on that plus 8.5 for the Cowboys, mainly because they do have Devontae Williams now, decent running back. Dak Prescott is known to throw the ball a lot, and if they are down, they're going to throw the ball a lot. And they have some receivers now. They got CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens. Let's see. Maybe the Michael Parsons news kind of put a little fuel behind them to want to show up, but I'm only taking this 8.5 because I think the line just went a little too far the other way. The Eagles are really, really good. They could kill them, but I often find myself in these spots where I'm saying, the obvious choice is the team at home. It is week 1, so I kind of have that with me too. These guys come out with a lot of energy. Yo, man, give me the Cowboys plus 8.5. Next up, we have the Chiefs over the Chargers. I think I saw the line a few days ago. It was at like 3.5 some places. Right now, I think it's at like 3. 2.5, 3. Let's see what the current line is here. Yeah, 2.5. You can get 3 a lot of places, but to be honest, it doesn't matter if it was 3, 3.5, 4. I'm taking the Chiefs. I mean, they have Patrick Mahomes, which is enough to justify the line and then winning the game outright. I was doing some research on Mahomes last week, and I saw that he was talking about throwing the ball a little deeper, opening up his skill set in that way. I mean, not that he wasn't doing it before, but I mean, if you're going to throw the ball deep, And Mahomes is the guy doing it. It's pretty accurate, and they have playmakers. They got Worthy over there. Still got Travis Kelsey, who might be in his last year, possibly, but we'll see. He might want to put it all out there. Um, but it's more to say about the Chiefs than the Chargers. I mean, the Chargers, they may come out flat and show signs that they could hang around, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. I could see them putting up a touchdown or two, maybe two touchdowns, one on the ground, one in the air. But the running back room is a little suspect, and one thing I know about the Chiefs, they have a good defensive line. They could curb stomp them. I'm not gonna lie. The Chargers, it is week one. We'll see. You know, usually in these spots, you get the Chiefs at a line like this. You don't see it like this again until maybe they play a team like Baltimore or the Bills or some elite football team later on in the season. To get them at a field goal spread, I mean, if they can't cover that, then you just live with that. I'm taking the Chiefs. Like, bottom line, I'm taking the Chiefs. It's Patrick Mahomes. I'm taking them. You know. So those are my two early picks. I mean, I don't want to do too much because we don't have much to go by. It is week one. All right, now so here is my 4-piece parlay, my 4 chicken wing and fried rice meal, my 4-piece hit 'em hard. Do what you gotta do. Follow this, tail this. Don't fade this, man. Throw a few dollars on it if you have to, because I like it. First off, we're gonna go with AJ Brown anytime touchdown. Listen, man, I know Devontae Smith is there, but this is the first game of the season, and Jalen Hurts is known to spread the ball around. He'll hand it off to Saquon for a touchdown. He could run them himself. He could throw it to Devontae. He could throw it to the tight end. But to me, I think I'm going to take a shot at A.J. Brown anytime touchdown, mainly because he gets them, and he is a red zone threat. And I feel like the Eagles will have chances in the end zone. And, I'm just picking one of the 2 or 3 receivers that he could throw it to. I think A.J. Brown is very capable of having a touchdown in this game. It's a gut feeling, but that's going to be the first leg of the parlay. I'm going to go with Dak Prescott, 225 passing yards. I mean, there's a scenario where they are down in the game, and, he's going to have to air it out a lot more than he would want to, but this is what Dak does. He does throw the ball over 200 and 225 yards a game, usually every other week or, almost consecutive weeks. Like, I've seen Dak do this. I like it in this game because it has been said that Philly's secondary isn't among the top 10 in the league. I have to fact check that, but I think Dak can get the 225 in the air. Let's see. For the Saturday game, for the Friday game, we're going to go with Pat Mahomes to throw 2 touchdowns. I mean, Kelsey is there. He got guys in the backfield like Pacheco that'll catch it on a slant or screen, something like that. Got Xavier Worthy there, of course, who I'm going to talk about soon, and it seems like he wants to let that thing fly, man. I mean, Patrick Mahomes in the preseason was letting that thing fly, man, for the 5 minutes he was in there. But I'm seeing the same, It's a no-brainer for him, and it's a comfortable bet that I'm willing to put on the parlay. And the last one I'm gonna go with is Xavier Worthy for 50 yards receiving. I mean, Rasheed Rice is suspended, man. They don't have much, when it comes to who's number 1, who's number 2, who's number 3. Xavier Worthy is right there as a top receiver for the Chiefs, and I think 50 yards is very, very doable for him. I could see something like 4 receptions for 60 yards for him, but I'll just keep it safe and give him 50 yards. And that parlay, if you put it together, it's plus 728. So, $10 get you about $82 and change. You know what I'm saying? Something to sprinkle on the nice setup for Sunday. And I'm gonna come back with some picks on Sunday for y'all too. If y'all like this, please like, subscribe, hit a comment. You know, I'm new to this, but I'm gonna keep it going, and I'm always keep it real, and I'm always give you my opinion. Check it out for yourself. You know, put the parlay in, switch it up if you want to switch it up, but it's just something to go by, and just how I'm feeling on the first two games of the season.